Our gardens are really at their best in the sort of middle to end of June. Everything's really gone crazy in the last couple of weeks. We're getting tons of strawberries out of the front garden. We're getting at least a bowl full every day. So we're making everything we can using strawberries. We're having our smoothies every day and eating the fruit and really enjoying the fresh fruit and produce. The lavender is just all coming to flower, so it's looking amazing down the front pathway, and all the bees are loving the flowers. The chives come out really early this year, so they've been out and sort of gone over a little bit already, whereas they normally come out at the same time as the lavender. But there's lots of other things, flowers taking their place. The chocolate mint is looking really good, and we're cutting that regularly, pulling that up as and when, to try and stop it spreading everywhere in the front garden. There's a few self-set little flowers. I like to encourage nature and the self-set flowers to appear and grow where they want to. I think it makes a really nice natural look to some of the garden. And as I said, the bees really love all the flowers, and I think that really helps with the strawberries and the other crops that we try and grow, the other vegetables and fruit. So I wholeheartedly encourage them to come along and help out in our garden. The herbs are doing very well in the front garden as well. So there's 2 thyme plants you can see there that have really spread this year. And the 2 rosemary bushes are doing very well. And the lemon balm bushes are the biggest I've ever been, I think. In the back garden, the flowers in pots and different places around the garden I planted a few weeks ago are all in flower now. So we've got lobelia in these 2 hanging baskets on the wall. We've also got about 6 pots, I think, with lobelia in, and they've just come into flower this week, and they look really nice. There's a mix of whites and purples and blues. We've got some other flowers as well, some petunias in 4 pots on the decking, and then we've also got a hanging basket off the shed with those in, and there's some white petunias in little metal pots against the shed as well. Included as well as them, we've got some nice little flowers on some of the bushes in the garden. These ones come out a couple of weeks ago, and they tend to stay for quite a while. They're very pretty little pink flowers, quite small, the size of a little coin, and they spread through quite nicely along the edge of the grass. And the hebes are coming to flowers. We've got 3 different types of hebe, so they flower at different times. Our mint's all doing really well, and we're cutting that as we can. Some of the garden today is really needs a drink. It's 32 degrees Celsius here today, so I'll be out watering when the sun's gone down and it's cooled down a little bit. And the gardens certainly do with it. The grapevine is growing quicker than I can cut it back, and hoping for some good grapes this year. And the other fruit trees are doing really well as well. I'm a little bit behind with our veg this year. I haven't really had time, but there's some more little strawberry plants here. I've planted a few courgette plants, but they're a bit late, so hopefully they might produce some fruit later in the year. And these little alpine strawberries are producing. They're quite nice when you're walking around the garden just to pick.